NIP on the CT side, mouz on the T side. I am seeing no P250s. Is that really true? That's kind of an interesting turn of events. Not even really that many grenades either. They're just going to go for it. Flashes in. JDC gets tapped. CTR. That's why you need the P250s to fight back at that range. Nope, you're going to keep the silencer on, not in the middle of the fight, and they'll win it. Sampik with a double, CTR with a triple. That looked like a very easy cleanup.
Yeah, totally ready for it. ZTR just hitting shots, clicking them away. As soon as they try and take that fight on short, bam, he was there. But he's got the advantage, as you pointed out, the range, the USPS, one-shot headshot at long range, whereas the Glocks, it's not the same thing. So a little bit of a sobering pistol round there for mousesports. That's going to bring him back down to earth.
I feel like when you don't go for the P250, normally people go for like double smoke, Molotov flashes. Like, you know, you try and do like a real powerful execute. They're going to buy into this round quite heavily on the mouse side, but they're not up against a lot of MP9s, so might get a little bit surprised by just how many rifles are in play. Nicely done. That was the mid portion of that attack. Can they get onto the site? Smoke is down. That's going to block off both jungle and connector, which is pretty good. Bomb plant still is obviously vital. Manon goes down. Exertion able to pick up that kill through the smoke, just spamming away with the deagle. It is pretty good for that kind of play too. Much delayed on the bomb plant, but it is finally going down. 4 versus 4 now, and they have picked up a FAMAS. They still have some health left here on the T side. Grenade comes in. Oh, they nearly lined up. That could have been devastating. Almost could have been a 2-for-1 shot. They spot him in the middle, but unable to hit the headshot. Torsi, you could see he was thinking about it, trying to line it up, but not happening. So they're going to lose the round. But they did some damage. I mean, look, Sapphic is on 1 health, 8 health, I think, on the other player. Nearly got 4 kills on the bomb plant in that round. I love it. I think he was technically mimicking a Chihuahua at that moment, but
that's fine. Yeah,
those are aggressive too, aren't they? So.
Yeah, they are. If he's got as big a Napoleon complex as those little suckers, then Nip are gonna win. It's gonna be a one-sided affair.
Well, let's listen into the teams. We'll probably get some more dog sounds. I like that.
Eller jag köper själv. Där, nej, det är inte.
Big bank, Nico, bara.
Jag reggade... Ja, jag vet inte.
Jag målar och flashar mid.
Lugn i
Ja.
chamsen.
Flashar mid.
Jag kom på den i mitten. De la window också. Jag står i linken. Jag är vit.
Ute
Jag spelar retake alltså.
Kan du
Han är
måla
ensam, han är ensam. Jag målar någon. Han är ensam.
Jag målar. Jag laddar.
Jag springer så jättedyr.
Han är ensam. Kom ut ramp.
Är det bra?
Jag håller ryggen.
Hålla noise.
Jag smokar
Gör inget
den. Mycket
fel.
ut i ramp, utside.
Flashbänk, kom där. Flashbänk under dig.
Han är shadow.
Flashbänk.
Marka båda.
Sandwich.
Nice.
Bra poäng.
Ora, vilken insta alltså. Han förtjänar fan inte en nice shot.
Okay, then. They did lose 3 players in that round, but...
Sloppy comms, too.
Yeah, just I feel like in that moment, they were so aggressively fighting them towards that A-ramp. I'm not even sure that was necessary.
Yeah.
They're not anywhere close to planting the bomb. You're not really losing control of anything.
Just a lot of comms, and a lot of repeating comms, which is not always something you want. It just kind of fills up the thing, and when you got 3 guys repeating comms, then it just, you know, before you know it, it's just chaos and nobody's hearing anything anymore. So
yeah,
a little bit sloppy there. The comms, Nip. Hopefully they tighten that up going forward, but still great to hear. I mean, they're sounding positive. Oh wow, what a mission!
Was he even flashed around that corner? I feel like they should have set that up. Did they maybe
a mad lad.
Yeah, losing his mind and his life.
All right, well, 3-0 in the lead for Nip. And first big buy round coming up here for mouz, and they've got a man advantage. So ZTR deciding to get really aggressive, get that information.
The other big advantage that mouz have is because they've done so much damage in the last 2 rounds. Look at the money for NIP. If they win this one, mouz, they're right back into it. Although Fuzzy picking up the 1-man in with the kill. Can he get the double? Almost nearly had an Exertion with a headshot. That is an amazing follow-up. He was already low on health from that fight against Manon, but down the middle, JDC goes down. Exertion, he was low, as I said, and he's down and out, and so is Torsi. So 2-on-3 being won in a second, basically. And now NIP are really feeling it.
Yeah, now it's NIP that are popping off, showing a lot of emotion.
And they avoid that economic death right there. So excellent stuff.
Oh, what's going on now? Did we lose the comms?
Possibly, yeah, maybe. Could be that wireless headset for Slap.
Yeah, can get a bit
You never know.
touch and go. Popping off, though. They're having a good time right now. NIP, a lot of noise getting made on that side of the arena. Mousesport's looking a little bit more concerned now. They need to be patient here, Mousesport's, not let things get too out of hand.
5th round. They did get the bomb plant. They got, obviously, a couple of kills in that round too. But I think NIP were not looking favored in that round at all. Turned it nicely. Manon doing a good job. Pre-firing the smoke. Got to be a little bit careful. Almost getting caught reloading that gun. Flashing his way through JDC. That's a wild play, but no scope by Fuzzy instead. Bomb is going to be down, but the problem is planting the bomb on the A-bomb side is like half the mission. Holding it is much more difficult in some sense. Sui coming up with an unbelievable double kill, and Torsi with a headshot. Sui would want more? How is this happening? This is just all-out chaos. Some absolutely wild counter-strike. Torsi with the last one. Did not look like a winnable round on any level for Mouse, but here we go.
Yeah, somehow they managed to dig their way out of it. Shui just
Madness.
doing, yeah, exactly, mad work to keep his team in this. By hook or by crook, they will get it going. Cannot believe that they're able to find a success in that round. Nip really dropping the ball on that one. It's just where it can slip through your fingers. It gets so tight, and then it's just, you're out of it. You've lost control of the situation. Multi-kills just running away from you. So now, I mean, this puts them in a real tight spot economically. You can see it's a force buy coming out here from NIP. 2 rifles, 3 pistols. Light on nades, just not pretty.
Flashed in, but I think he was also partly white himself there, Rolf. Didn't look like he had his eyes all the way back. This is something else. I mean, we talk about this even at a sort of the top level. But when you end up playing like this, a best of 3, and it goes to a 3rd map, and you've played overtime, this is where mistakes really start to creep in, where people start to make, you know, like it's hard to play for this long and keep your focus, and it doesn't take a lot. You start to slip up, you know.
Yeah, now more than ever with how late into rounds teams play. All of a sudden, you're looking at a map, instead of it being, 30, 45 minutes, it's an hour, right? At least, and so it can definitely take it out of you. It's getting later on in the day here as well.
So flashed in, it doesn't even matter. Fuzzy saw that coming miles away. Well played. Torsi running up with the AWP, and he still gets the kill. He's so unbelievably confident in this AWP. It's actually just a real joy to watch. Nice Molotov there to stop him, but CTR going to relocate. Bomb will be going down. Not a grenade on CTR, unfortunately. That would have been really, really helpful. Looking over, though, he does see the gun barrel and takes down Torsi. And now it's a one-on-one. Shane, and if he wallbangs him, and he's going to shoot right through. He knows where he is. Still loses the fight, unfortunately. Heads-up play from CTR, but it's not enough. Mouse will win the round.
Yeah, Mouz keeping it together. And now it's Mouz that are shouting on their side of things. Really nice post-plant positioning there. And just decides to swing and take the fight. ZCR not able to connect with the shot. And well, now it's going to be the Ninjas who are going to be set back. That was a force buy. It's going to put them into a hard eco here. And it's another chance here for Mousesports to tie things up on Mirage. But, wait, what? What was on that front page? Now I'm curious. Manon is the one who's prepared here with the notes. Interesting. What's going on there?
Maybe he's writing like little affirmations like, you can do it, man.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself.
The thing is that if you think you are late, you are late. That's a problem. So some of these plays, where they try and force it, so I think it's nasty, gets sloppy. All out aggression coming in here. Manon able to back off into CT though, staying alive. That's important.
Galil moving a little bit closer again when they don't have any armor or anything else. Easily going to be able to chew them up. And yeah, good call. Aggression not really giving much of a chance for Young Ninjas to do anything in this round. So probably 3 to 4 here in a couple of seconds, and I don't know. Mousesports getting back into the swing of things in spite of, I think, a questionable start.
Yeah, very much so. Oh, a shot there from Torsi. JDC there to keep him alive, though. And now it's Rolf alone, hoping to get in here to make the life interesting for Mouz.
That's a Mac 10 that just doesn't... Oh,
No way.
Team kill after the fact.
Yeah, this is where mouse sports are the ones I can. You know, I love seeing teams pop off, but now is where I think you need to really just kind of get settled in, get focused. The grind is on now. You're at the beginning of this half still, and every round matters on Mirage. We're so used to seeing 8-7. I mean, if you can get 9-6, even 10-5 in this first half, you're going to be feeling good. So every round now.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if we get to hear the team speak at some point for mouse, if they have the same level of composure as earlier, or if they've been kind of, you know, wrapped up in all of the madness here and things are slipping a bit. Tactical timeout being called from NIP. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool things down a little bit. This is an important round for them in terms of the money. They've spent every single dollar they have right here. So they need this to work out. Yeah, close beginning to the map, regardless. Warp on Vincere as well, and on Torsi. I really think watching Torsi play with this one is it is a lot of fun. I'm loving it.
He's fast, man. He's so fast.
Yeah, and unbelievably confident to just an extreme degree. I mean, speaking of which, flashing himself through the smoke, running in there. She's like, yeah, I'm ready. Is he going to get what he wants? Looks like that peak on the other side is up on the ticket booth, and Torsi goes down. Fuzzy able to win the fight, so really well done.
I think that gun barrel got spotted.
Could be.
And they had the info.
So, is there a flash? Is there anyone trying to get him through this smoke? If he just walks through, he's going to be dead. Oh, he turned around for it. The timing for Sapeg, yeah. That's a Nico eye roll moment.
Yeah, that's just, yeah, exactly. Looking towards the heavens, maybe half a facepalm. Just so painful.
They're like, wait, I saw the shadow, didn't I? Rolf actually getting the kill regardless. So he fell back. He was low on health from that position. So it's still 4-on-3. 50 seconds on the clock. Got to be careful about the shadow here, Rolf. If you walk around the corner, you're going to be visible a little bit earlier. The rest of the team moving up in the hallways, but Fuzzy's here. See how much damage. Oh, he takes him. So that cool. Is actually very cool. But they still have to make it past this AWP, and that might not be easy. Smoke is there, and that's going to help them out a little bit. Sue did eventually go down 30 seconds, 2-on-3, but they're down on the bomb site. Can they check all of it? The longer they went, and they actually get the kill on him as well. Unbelievable. Now a bomb plant should be possible, and there we go, back into a 2-on-2. CTR taking a time with that spray, and he does go down, gets traded. There's the attempt, but Manon will drop him. Did go down to 46, but it doesn't even matter. They win the round in IP. Did he do a little victory lap around the bomb site?
Yeah, it looks like it. He just went around. Just going through all of the corpses, trying to find all of the nades.
True.
Name of the game, man. Every dollar counts right now, but it's looking like Nipper having some fun. What is going on here?
I'm hardly not sure if they are doing that or if they're mocking mouse sports. Like that's the thing, right?
Right, dude. Anything to get in your opponent's head.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you are good at that, if you are good at mimicking how your opponent sounds so that they feel really embarrassed, they're like, oh no.
Yeah, get in their heads.
Yeah.
Mess with them. This is land. I love it. That's the name of the. You know, the thing is that you got some players, like you say, right? You got some players who are just like, oh yeah, I love it when they're my opponent's shot. It just gets me fired up.
Yeah.
You know, you got veterans like that, right? But these guys aren't veterans in that sense. They won't have developed that thick skin necessarily just yet.
Could be not right. That is one hell of a commitment with the FAMAS. Yeah, I already don't like the FAMAS on any level, but I'll never trust it that much. Almost getting caught with I think trying to swap out weapons there on the A-ramp. And in spite of that early death from Sapek, they're still up 4-3 now in the round. A weird battle we've got going on here. Galil is going to be taking down Manon. Shane able to pick that one up. Not bad. Back into a 3-on-3, but they are really low on health on that T side. They can't really afford to take any long fights anymore. Oh.
And this is where you're
well,
like, we have so little control of the B side of the map now. Are we getting flanked from spawn or not?
Yeah, I think they're getting worried about everywhere.
A little worried, kind of watching back there like, will they have pushed? Are they that crazy?
40 seconds. They're spread out so far across the map here on the NIP side. I don't really know how else they're sort of meant to play it, but it does make things just a little bit tricky because they could end up fighting very much on their own. CTR, he's on the ladder. They're walking out in front of him, and that's the bomb confirmed. Torzi going down. Rolf is going to fall in return. Nice flick coming out from Fuzzy. That's really cool. Shane goes down. 18 seconds on the clock here. Sui, has he been spotted out? Maybe not quite yet. Relocation from CTR, so he can't be found on the shadow, and he's going to take him down. Well handled on the side of NIP.
Yep, keeping their cool despite the fact that their heart rates are going through the roof in comparison to mousesports. Mousesports were like averaging 100 BPM. Everybody on NIP was well past 120 into the 130. So, you know, they're feeling a bit of the heat right now, NIP. You hope that's not going to wear them down too much here, that they're going to be able to start coming down and calming down a little bit before things start to go south. But 6 rounds now on the CT side of Mirage, really setting themselves up for success in this first half. And if they hit shots like that, that's a beautiful flick from Fozzy.
Yeah.
If they hit shots like that, I mean, it's perfectly possible for them to ruin mousesports' day here.
Nice jump. Smooth.
Smooth. Love to see it.
And on the T side, we've got Deagles. They can be fun, but...
No bomb plant, no fun.
Yeah, and this is starting to become a pretty devastating lead right now in favor of NIP. We're about to be 7-3 here. They've got not a completely overwhelming bank. It can still be reset, but it's not bad.
I'm glad that they're starting to get fired up as well, just hunting them down. Not going to let mousesports have any room to breathe. That's exactly what the name of the game is here for NIP, just to continue to constrict on mousesports. Make them feel like they're limited in their options. A lot of guidance. I mean, a lot of looking at what the coach has to say right now here on the mousesports side. But now mouz, I mean, they haven't gone for a quick A execute. And, well, 5 players gathered up over here towards A. Could get just a quick smoke execute, just run on out. Nades in and go.
Yeah, especially if they're preoccupied in middle, which they kind of are right now. 2 of them are in the middle, so... Playing in front of the smoke, Fuzzy trying to see if he can get in there and help out Manon, who's entirely on his own. And flashed on top of that. So yeah, good stuff so far. Bomb plant should be the... Oh, Molotov actually will slow them down quite a bit and almost actually kills JDC. That's pretty brutal.
That's burning so much time off these smokes.
Yeah. They're going to get the bomb plant down, which again is still just only half the battle on this map. You can do that a lot of rounds and still never win any of them. They are aware of the potential flank. That's kind of cool. CTR is trying to get that done, but are they going to keep watching if the rest of his team start to push is the question. Not entirely sure. Yeah, there's the kill from Shane. Nicely done. So he's going to go down. JDC with the double in spite of being low from earlier. And now Sapek all on his own. 1 versus 4. I don't know if he can even keep this org alive. Going to take down Shane. Oh. Not even scoped up, wow. Still hitting the headshot. All right, then. Making it super expensive all of a sudden. I mean, that's if you're going to lose the round, at least do it like that.
Yeah, they saved the AWP at least, so they have that going for them. Money is going to be a bit weird for NIP, too. I don't know if they're going to have just enough for a full
I think they will.
Buy.
I think they're going to have just enough.
They'll just have enough to squeeze it?
Yeah.
It's going to be tight. Yeah, double log, okay. And it looks like they were able to find an AWP in the end as well, so that's a terrific find for NIP, and yeah, just enough to get a decent buy going here.
Yeah, but now we're at a weird inflection point in this game, because if they lose this round, obviously, it'll be 7-5, and mouz are going to be right back into the mix.
You see the adjustments made by Young Ninjas now. Nobody mid, 3 on A. If you're going to go for that strategy again, guys, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, Manon is here. He's going to take down 1. He will be found, but Fuzzy's there. Even flashed, it doesn't even matter. CTR, like you said, a 3rd man on the bomb side. They maybe weren't expecting that, even though CTR has been anchoring the bomb side, so they probably could have guessed that he was somewhere. Nice job. Double kill on him. 2, well, actually 1 versus 3 here. Sue walking into the AW. Oh, it's not the AWP, sorry. Just the rifle. He's down to 2 health, though. And running back into the waiting arms of Sapek, who, whoa.
Heard the footstep.
Not bad. Quick reaction, but he's still going to die. And NIP, again, avoiding the economic collapse. Huge stuff right here.
Yeah, they're winning these key rounds that are just barely, narrowly allowing them to keep going on to these buys. And for all the Swedes out there, you know, every time they hear these buys, you know, they just have a little chuckle. But, you know, they get it. Couple of grand in the bank for mouz. Looking a bit more sober on that side of the stage now. Haven't heard any hoots or hollers out of this side for a bit, as the reality of the situation is starting to set in, that they are now behind in this first half.
Mac-10 with armor and nothing else.
Whoa,
Wow.
sick.
Manon controlling that so well. The Mac-10 is just exploded.
And we got to give credit to Manon as well. You know, the hero for Nip on Vertigo.
Yep.
Quietly just murking everybody on mouse sports. I think he finished with like 36 kills or something.
Yeah, he was playing really well. Exertion still, I think, has some very crisp aim. Not going to make him live through that AWP, though. But it's kind of cool with the Deagle. They'll lose a couple of players. I don't think they care, NIP. I think they're happy with the way things are going right now. It's a little laugh still. They're enjoying this, and I can't blame them. 9-4 in their favor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is looking like full control now, because what? You've now shut down their A execute a couple times. It feels like mid is on lock for Nip. Pistol round was a B hit. That got slaughtered. So now this is really annoying for Mousesports, because it's like, okay, you don't have a clear answer. Like, where is it that we need to go? Your B hit has gotten shut down.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's been really rough for the Mouse side is that they actually have not been able to get really good mid control consistently, and that is the platform for so many different strategies that you might want to do on the T side of Mirage. So I don't know, that's kind of hard to recover from. If you, I don't know how many of the strats would be based on mid control normally, but you can expect it's going to be at least some of them. And if you keep losing that fight, then you just feel like we're never really getting off the ground here.
So Exertion got boosted up into window and is now into spawn. This is all sorts of weird.
It is, because they're also pushing out from the B site. Rolf is going to be found, but running back in, yeah, that's an easy kill on Sapphik. So I guess fair play, well done. I was going to say it could have been a little bit awkward if they would have, you know, found the bomb somewhere out there, but it seems like it's not going to be the case.
Well, one thing that they've got going for them right now, Mousesports, is that because some of these rounds keep getting close, they keep killing 2-3 guys every round. There's no money in the bank for NIP. So NIP right now are highly motivated to try and save these guns so that they can have a reasonable buy going into the 15th round of the first half.
True. And I mean, if they can make it 9-6 here, Mouse, then they still have a pretty good fighting chance. It's not amazing in the first half, but it's enough that you're not going to feel like it's just game over at that point. So let's see if they're able to do that. Looks like no one is going to really be hunting Manon and Fuzzy, and I don't blame them. No reason to do anything crazy at this point in time. Nicely done. Shoulder rubs are important.
A little bit of massage. Not gonna lie, bit jelly.
Yeah.
Where are my shoulder rubs, Anders? Come on, man.
I don't know.
Oh, 15th round, dude.
That's what we need in the future for casting, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's the next upgrade.
That'll be the hero play. Well, we will have full buy for Mousesports and a pretty decent buy, all things considered, for the young ninjas. And so now let's get into the thick of things here.
15th round, indeed. Last of the half. Manon. It always freaks me out when people don't scope with the AUG, but I mean, I've seen it work plenty of times. I'm not questioning it. I feel like I have to use the scope because it's there. Maybe that's my problem. A little bit of a peek there. Realize the shame, but still going to lose the fight to the AK. He did. I mean, he's on 4 health, so that is unfortunate. Spray through, lot of damage. CTR does go down, but look at the health there on 3 of them. Almost could have been a double. The pistol nearly could have taken down Torsi on top of that. He's on 28 health, 4 on Shane.
These mind games. What a sick read from Torsi to work his way down here.
Yeah.
And now he's going to have information. He hears those footsteps. He knows that one is rotated back. And look at the fake getting sold. This is so good here. Shane just trying to draw that defense off of the VA site, and sure enough, it's working wonderfully. Young ninjas have given up the B site.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just grenades thrown from afar, and it actually did work out. Rolf spots them out. JDC is the one with 100 health there on the Mouse side, so if they want the 6th round, it might be up to him. Molotov, though, on top of him, and that's the problem. He's burning alive, and he can't get out. He's going to get the kill on Sapik, but he's so low on health. He's going to be found by Rolf eventually. And now it's Shane coming in. Doesn't quite catch him. He doesn't have a kit, so 10-second defuse is not really viable. But I don't think, yeah, Shane doesn't know that. He has no idea. In his mind, he's thinking, if it's a 5-second defuse, I actually have to run for it, or I'm going to be too late to the party. And that's just, that's rough. Going to be a 10th round here for NIP. That's a stunning first half. Really well done.
What a terrific clutch. And yeah, double digits on Mirage. That's where they really just, you know, zeroed in, kept their focus, and played it really well. NIP. They shut down. They made the adjustments. You know, they let mousesports get a little bit of success with that quick hit, for example, but that was only because they'd gone mid. After that, they adjusted. I really feel like NIP did a good job adjusting to what mouz were bringing to the table on this CT sign, and just systematically shutting it down. And then you get a nice clutch like that on the end. Icing on the cake, a little bit of a cherry on top. You know, just looking good.
You know what's weird?
What's that?
Cherries, if you know, like, if you get like cherries at a grocery store or something like that, taste great. But you know, the artificial cherry flavor is just one of the worst things in the world. Yeah. Like, it just ruins everything.
Cherry Coke is an abomination.
I know. No, but I just mean, it's like, how come? Because you can make other artificial. It's never going to be, but like, you can make other artificial flavors that kind of mimic the real thing. Yeah. It's like cherry is just so far off even being close. Like, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, no. And it's too medicine. It's like, I think it's because it does remind you.
It tastes in medicine, yeah.
It tastes like medicine, you know. So it's awful. You're remembering your childhood. No. And then
they clearly needed to give you more medicine.
You know, that's why I just can't eat cherries today.
Just exactly, not just generic medicine, just for whatever, just for everything. Take the medicine.
Well, you know who needs their medicine after that first half? mousesports.
Mousesports. But we're gonna listen into NIP.
Bra stämma. Du klarar Shadow, Erik, eller?
Ja, jag klarar.
Jag är Monker och jag hoppar.
Ja. Vi kratchar över Shadow och Kid Irpas.
Ja,
jag kommer kalla. Ja, jag kallar.
Jag kollar när vi lägger.
Ja, just det. På mannen.
Han har lagt någon...
Lägg nu. Lägger där. Hoppa.
Tejta, hoppar.
Ja, flashar där. En Shadow. Nice.
CT, backar.
Ute 3.
Trio CT.
3 en CT. CT, planta kort. Trapp.
Dog. CT lever.
Kittley CT.
Boys, ta djungel.
Jag har djungel. Det är ingen help. De har inte breakat.
Ut i CT.
Vi kör över den. Lucka fram.
Jag tar Shadow. Nice, jag står Shadow.
Kom ner.
Killa nu.
3 mot den. 2 mot den.
Spela tid.
Lova ett HP.
Jag kan spela tid. Han är uppe 3.
Han tappar. Han har ingen kit. Han är ett HP.
Nice!
Let's go!
Nice, jävligt snyggt alltså.
Konferens jättemannen. Vart ska de?
Tänk på komsen.
Well then, again, you feel like it's overcalling, but they are winning. They're managing it kind of well enough, but you see how they're like, he's Shadow, he's 3, he's like CT, like you can sort, but every call is being made 3 or 4 or 5 times on top of each other. But I guess it's fine as long as they're all making the same call. The problem, I guess, only really happens if they disagree.
Yeah,
so
that
like,
gets chaotic.
Yeah, if half of them are saying, you know, he's Shadow, and the other half are saying he's jungle, and it's like,
yeah, well, what's going on here?
But so far, so good. I mean, it does sound a little bit chaotic, but the results speak for themselves right now. 11-5, favoring Young Ninjas. They win the pistol on the second half like that. Really well done. And you saw they had, what did they have? 1 smoke and a flashbang, and Sapik, I think, was the lead guy. He was the one saying, like, I'll tell you when we do this. And he was just ready, and then popped it off.
Bam. Yeah, no, that was a confident round there for Young Ninjas, just looking for the fights. Quick, explosive play onto the A site. I like it. And just more of that as they take over mid. And now they get to go ahead and set up for B if they want to. Only a single player there, although there is insertion. He's not even going to find a kill.
No, JDC. Nice lineup. Took his time with that headshot. Well worth it. Can we get another one? They're getting a little bit close. So at that point, Deagle is still obviously incredibly effective.
That's the bomb in the open.
That is the bomb.
What is the bomb doing in the open?
He was just a little bit slow, wasn't he? You know what happens to the slow gazelles.
Yeah, they wind up at the bottom of the lake.
It's not doable, is it?
Oh, that is so unfortunate for Shuhei.
Yeah. Creeping through the smoke, trying to get in, I think, onto that trash can that's in the corner. Sapik getting the kill on Shane, so even if the bomb is out there, things are still looking pretty decent. A little bit of a chance, but quite. UMP in play, rare sight, I feel like, these days.
Yeah, not often that we see that.
UMP era was there for a while.
And now, well, what are we going to get to see? Yeah, that was when the armor pen was crazy on it, remember? It hit almost as hard as a rifle.
Yeah.
Plus the money you got off of it. It was sick, dude. I bought UMPs over rifles for a while there.
Just kept going.
Not anymore, though. But now, yeah, that was I mean, it's going to be another round of eco here for mousesports. They have got such a long journey ahead of them here before they can even consider winning this map. They need to just close the gap, stop the bleeding. So Nip now going to go ahead and get to execute their A hit. Many smokes, some mollies, some flashes over the top, and life's about to get interesting for the mousesports players.
True indeed. Deagle not ringing true for Shane. CTR just comes exploding onto the bomb site. Double kill with the Galil. Sapik. Ooh, nice need. We'll do some decent damage onto Sue, but it's CTR to pick up the kill anyway. Third of the round for him. Even finding them almost through the smoke. So yeah, just a nice cleanup in this round. No issues at all. 13-5 NIPR. They're looking red hot right now.
Yeah.
Maui, surely he's going to be excited.
Maui is going to be feeling fantastic. And I just hope, that he never lets Pimp forget it.
True.
Just rubs it,
Stupid.
twists that blade.
Stupid, sexy Maui.
Yeah, as much as possible. But stupid sexy.
24 kills on CTR.
Yeah, he is definitely doing a lot of work in this third map.
Yeah, and coming into it, kind of the one with the recognizable name, that also means you're the one that probably has a lot more pressure on you, yeah? Yeah, everyone's watching is like, who are all these other people? But I know CTR, like, he was on the main roster. I'm expecting him to do really well. Something to live up to, and he has.
ZTR should feel confident. I mean, he was calling at a pro level for a while there.
Yeah.
When he was on that NIP roster, he was actually calling a couple maps.
You never know, right? Because then when you get bumped down from the main roster, is that just going to wreck your like, I mean,
to be fair,
I'm glad that it hasn't. Yeah,
to be fair, he dropped off for a bit and on his individual performance when he came back to the team. But I'm glad to see that didn't last.
Yep. Really, really cool. Really nice to see. That says something about him, right? Gives insight into him as a player. Sapik and Fuzzy both going down. Mouse fighting back. They have definitely...
Oh, no way.
CTR, that's amazing. Not even reloading the Galil. One more headshot to take down JDC. What an unbelievable sequence. He just killed 3 people in the middle, and it made it look like it was just easy, effortless.
Even had a hauler there at the end. That is so good. Well, for once, the caster curse isn't real, Anders. We didn't curse.
Tagging the walls.
Go save. They're laughing a bit.
I think Torsi was laughing as well.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
well, yeah, fair enough. If you want me to, I will. Not gonna fight you on that.
Oh man, that is great.
Welcome to LAN.
Welcome to LAN.
I love it, man. This is what LAN is about.
Very, very enjoyable. I love the idea because this is a mistake that I make when I play. If I have that Galil and I get those 2 kills, guaranteed I'm reloading when that third person comes running in. Like, it's just so easy to do, right? And then you're like, oh, but having the confidence to just say no, I'm gonna see it coming, even if I only have like 5 more bullets. That's enough, right? This was cool, right?
Such a sick sequence. He just knew that guy was on short. Yep, there you go. Little holler at the end.
He excited himself. Those are the best plays. They really are the best plays when you're like, did I just hit that? What the hell?
So satisfying. On LAN, just wrecks them.
JDC's on a mission coming up out of the underpass. He's got them lined up. Absolutely needs to be a double kill. It's the bomb as well that gets left behind. That should probably be a round-winning play. They're locked into the bomb site. How do they get out from this?
Odds are good. Do they have a smoke? Do they have any way to limit vision so that they can pick that bomb up? It doesn't look like it, although he's worried about there being a flank from mid. Nip have no way of knowing that, though. And so, yeah, just straight in, straight out. Then they need to hope that they just get this bomb planted immediately right now. They need to stick it. Don't even bother faking. Just count on your teammates to hold the line. Sure enough, ZTR is here to get the job done.
right back. Now they're in the lead. 2-on-3. It's so unreasonable. But watching him do this is really cool. He's got 29 kills. The bomb has still got lots of time left on it. JDC is going to go down to Rolf, and that leaves on his own Chain out here. He gets the one, but CTR will take another one, dropping 30 in regulation here in the final map here at the upper bracket. Absolutely cool.
What a terrific performance from the Ninjas, fighting back in this series. It went against them on their map pick, on Inferno to kick things off, overtime on Vertigo where they fought it back. They did not let mousesports take them down. And here we are, third map, and they are on match point.
We're going to have to listen to what the Ninjas are saying right here. This is amazing.
Late up med.
Ja, jag lägger.
Jag släcker dig då, Rolf.
Pilla lite på mig.
Du får kolla.
Lägg en flash, Anton. Lägg en flash, Anton. Ja, men väl. Fakta. Vänta.
Nu ser vi. Lägg den redo. Lägg.
Vi kör.
Sluta Beus!
Yes,
Eller ser vi. Pelare tror jag. Jag vet inte.
Pelare.
Han är pelare tror jag.
Jag kommer mollan.
Dog.
En är backside.
Dog mid. Nej, det är backside.
Tänk dog.
Fan vad bra boys. Det var bomb.
Då smoker lite mid. Minus 40.
Jag kommer gå över det.
Kolla kort.
Jag har kitchen.
Jag chillar galet här. Drar en graffiti på bänken.
Jag står över. Du kan picka upp mig. Eller
CV. Han borde vara CV. Det blir
Picka på mig.
Han är dipp minus
kitchen helt
50.
clear.
Ingen håller Beus nu.
Jag håller just det.
Jag
Jag håller CV.
Han är förbi. Ute. Vänster.
Absolutely blown up by the young Ninjas here, our mouseboard.